Hey, what is going on, guys? Andrew in the Money Options back with another video. Today is December 6th, 2024. It is a Friday, guys, so happy Friday. I hope you all are having a good day so far. As you guys can see, it is a green day today. Pretty much all the tech stocks and these trillion-dollar companies are all green on the day. Taking a look at Meta stock, guys. Meta is up $16 on the day, up about 2.7%, breaking another all-time high. This is absolutely insane. Meta stock performing very, very well. And it's just hitting high after high after high. Now, we did hit a high here. We hit a peak around $629.22 a share. Now, potentially, guys, I am looking at calls on Meta platforms. The December 13th calls, the $630 strike prices, they're currently at $8 a contract. Now, we're playing calls and only calls, and that's going to be for the break of all-time highs on Meta platforms. Again, we just got to let this play out, consolidate, do its thing. And then when we see it break above 630, that's going to be on its way to breaking another all-time high, and that's when we're going to take action. Now, after Meta, we have Tesla stock, guys, up 2% on the day, up $7.60, right? So we can see that Tesla had a nice little pump here when the market, before the market opened too. It was currently 8 o'clock, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. This is, again, still pre-market session. And Tesla stock was currently trading at $378 a share. Now, when the market opened, it got rejected very quick. It hit a support level right here. And this is around the same levels of the pre-market, about $371 a share. Once we hit that level, we hit a support level and we reversed and we came back to the upside. And it looks like Tesla is hitting newer highs on the day as it fluctuates. Currently broke above $377 a share. Now, if you guys did not know, this little squeeze we had in the overnight in the pre-market was, in fact, its newest 3 months on the past 3 months, or its newest high on the past 3 months, and it broke a new 52-week high. Okay, so potentially, guys, we are looking at calls on Tesla above $378 a share. Now, I'm looking at the December 13th calls, and I'm going to be looking at the 380 calls. So the 380 calls expiring December 13th, they're currently at $9.40 a contract. So these premiums are pretty high, pretty inflated. Again, the IV is only 50, but taking a look at the theta, guys, this is very important because I want everybody to understand and to know that there is so much risk involved in this specific contract. Now, I'm going to tell you guys why. Because the theta is more than the delta. The theta is 0.77 and the delta is 0.47, so there's a big difference. If you guys don't know what theta is basically the time decay, and the delta is however much the stock goes up $1, the contract will go up by whatever the delta is. You move the decimal twice, and that's it. That's going to be $47, meaning 47 cents a contract. But potentially above 378, we're looking at the 380 calls. Again, this is not financial advice, guys. Keep your eyes on this level. Specifically the 378.50 levels. Now, after Tesla, we do have Amazon stock doing absolutely phenomenal. Amazon, guys, breaking another all-time high. This is just back-to-back-to-back all-time highs, and this tends to happen very often. When a stock hits a new all-time high, the institutions are buying that company, buying that stock. They're adding more money to its market cap, therefore making the company worth more every single time they put in money, and vice versa. Every time they sell, the market cap goes down. And institutions are selling, guys, and buying and selling with at least $1 million. They're buying $1 million worth of stock. They're selling $1 million worth of stock. And most of the time, they're putting in $10s to $20 million, transactions at a time. Now, taking a look at Amazon, up almost 2% on the day, up $4.28, guys. This thing absolutely broke above our resistance level. This is a beautiful week for Amazon. Amazon green every single day of the week. Monday through Friday, Amazon did not have one red day. This is absolutely insane, and you don't see these weeks too often, but we did in fact see it for Amazon stock. Up 8.42% on the week, up $17.50. Now, potentially, guys, we are looking for another resistance level on Amazon stock. We are looking specifically at calls on Amazon above 225.50. Now, potentially what we are looking at is the 227.5 calls. Now, this is expiring December 13th. I like to go a week out in advance just to play it safe. And keep in mind, guys, that this week is pretty much coming to an end, given that there is only 2 more hours left until the market officially closes for the day. Now, the contracts have a premium of about $1.84 of $1.84 a contract. The theta is 0.2 while the delta is 0.37, so not bad. But the theta is a little bit higher than usual, but these contracts could really run heavy. Again, guys, keep your eyes out for this level. We're looking at calls on Amazon above 225.50. Now, after Amazon, we have Google stock. Google up $2.14 on the day, up about 1.25%, currently sitting at $174.80 a share. Google stock, guys, this is something that I'm very, very important to bring up because this thing can really make us, this thing could be the next 200% gainer. And if you guys did not know, I put it in the screenshots down below. The Microsoft calls I gave you guys earlier this week ran 600%. Now, if you guys missed out on these opportunities, I'm switching up the channel. And if you guys are some of my day one supporters and you guys supported me from a while ago, back when I had a $14,000 Robinhood portfolio, and right now, currently, guys, we're switching things up. I'm making big changes, right? And right now, I'm just focusing on something in specific as far as the options trading, because this channel is called Andrew in the Money Options for a reason. We mainly start to focus and specify on the options game. As far as the actual portfolio, we're building something very, very unique. And once I show you guys it, you guys are going to be completely shocked out. So don't miss out, guys. Don't miss out. I know a lot of people are saying, where's the portfolio? Guys, that's going to come real, real soon. Sooner than you expect it. And I'm so excited to announce when it first comes out. But don't give up, guys. I'm telling you. These portfolio, well, you're going to see some big changes. So just keep your eyes open. Now, specifically for Google stock, guys, we are looking at Google stock. This thing has a nice recovery, and this is looking very similar to Apple stock when it dropped below. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. Apple stock had a big sell to the downside. It dropped $11. In a couple of weeks, it came all the way back up. It reversed. It made back all of its losses, and in fact, it hit a new all-time high just a couple of days ago. 2 days ago, to be certain, right? This is looking very, very similar to Apple's rebound. Google stock pumped up from 165s back up to 174s highs. Now, potentially, guys, we are looking at calls on Google stock, specifically above 175.50 a share. This is a key level of resistance. Resistance meaning that once a stock hits that certain level, it gets rejected most of the time. But if it breaks above that level and it continues on riding to the upside, it can really, really run higher and just break that resistance and turn that resistance level into a support level. So we are looking, guys, at calls on Google stock above 175.50. Specifically, we're looking at the December 13th, 177.5 calls. Again, this is not financial advice. Everything I state in this video is not financial advice. There's risk involved in everything, but these can pay out. Shout out to Microsoft, shout out to Amazon, shout out to NVDA. Very, very excited to announce that these stocks have been pumping, and the options contracts I've been giving you guys, to telling you guys to look into, specifically looking at these price ranges. When you see it break above or below, that's our sign to enter either calls or puts. And recently, guys, if you bought calls on pretty much most of the tech stocks, specifically the blue chip trillion-dollar companies, you made money, right? These contracts are currently sitting at $1 a contract. Make sure you guys play it safe and make sure you guys keep your eyes open for this level. Google calls above 175.50, and we're looking specifically, just like I told you guys just now, at the $177.5 calls. After Google, we have Netflix breaking another all-time high. This is absolutely insane. Netflix up $1 on the day, up 1% on the day, up $9.37. Now, we don't really look too much on the contracts for Netflix, given that they are very, very expensive, and it's not worth it because Netflix doesn't really, I can't really speak too much about Netflix. Taking a look at the Qs, guys, QQQ up $4 on the day, up about 0.77%. And if you guys did not know, QQQ broke another all-time high. Absolutely insanity, guys. Absolutely insane. Comment down below, guys, if you took my entry for calls, because if you did, you banked. Every tick right now, it's pumping up and it's going green. Now, there is another level, guys. We're looking at calls on QQQ, specifically above 526.70. And again, this is not financial advice. Keep your eyes open. But specifically, we're looking at the 527 calls expiring, and I apologize about that. That was a mistake. December 13th, the 527 calls. These are currently at $3.34 a contract. These contracts can really run and really move. And remember, guys, QQQ has so much liquidity in the ETF as well as SPY. These contracts are constantly moving, constantly going up, constantly fluctuating. And, you know, look, that contract that I just added right now to the watch list just went from 327 to 334 in a matter of 5 seconds, and it already gained, what, $8 worth of value? That's what I'm talking about. The game can change when it comes to options trading. Apple stock with a nice squeeze when the market opened, but it couldn't hold it. It came back down. Now it's healthy pullbacks, guys. It's a healthy pullback. If you guys did not know, Apple stock has hit an all-time high, very, very frequent here in the past couple of weeks. And specifically, they broke a new all-time high today, hitting 244.50s. Now, again, guys, this is not financial advice. This is the next level, specifically for Apple stock. We're looking at calls on Apple above 244.50 a share. This is, again, not financial advice. We're looking at the December 16th 245 calls. So the $245 calls on Apple stock expiring December 13th. Again, calls on Apple above 244.50. These contracts are currently sitting at $1.31 a contract, so play it safe, guys. Wait for that entry. Looks like SPY is starting to get a little bit sold off here towards the end of the market close. Currently still up, though, about 50 cents, up about 0.08%. Not that much, but, you know, it did have a nice squeeze. And, in fact, guys, if you guys did not know, we hit a new all-time high for SPY stock today at 608.96. Now, we are looking, guys, at calls on SPY above $609 a share. And again, this is not financial advice. We're looking at the December 13th calls. We're looking at specifically the $609 calls on SPY expiring December 13th, and they're currently sitting at $2.30 a contract. Keep your eyes open for this level. This can really move out of pocket and just burst to the upside, breaking above $610 a share. Something to keep your eyes on to. Microsoft stock up 57 cents on the day, up about 0.13%. They had a nice squeeze here when the market, you know, had a flash crash, and then the market opened and we pumped up, hitting a high on the day of about $3.30. And of course, we came down, still at 50 cents on the day. And if you guys did not know, Microsoft hit another all-time high today in the when the market initially opened. I'm sorry, not all-time high, but I meant a high on the past 3 months. So keep your eyes, guys, open for this one. Microsoft doing absolutely amazing. And we're specifically, guys, for Microsoft stock, we are looking at calls on Microsoft above this big level of resistance, and that's going to be $444.50 it's going to be $445 a share. Now, we play big levels when it comes to Microsoft because this stock tends to move in very big price increments. Now, specifically, guys, we're looking at those calls above $445 a share. We're looking at the December 13th 445 calls. Again, this is not financial advice. They're currently down about 5.2% on the day. The premium is currently sitting at $3.63 a contract. Keep this on your watches, guys. Again, it's not, we want to enter when we see it break above that price point. Now, again, we give you guys out key levels of support and resistance. Do not play it. If it breaks out, you want to enter the retest. Make sure that it's not a fake out breakout. A lot of times that's what we see happen, and we get stopped out. Make sure you guys play it safe. Enter the retest, not the breakout. After Microsoft, we do have AMD getting sold off. So AMD is one of these stocks that has been getting sold off for quite a bit of time now. It had a nice little squeeze from 137s up to 144s. For some reason, it just can't hold its strength, guys. So we are looking at puts on AMD stock. Specifically, we are looking at puts on AMD, guys, below $139 a share. And again, this is not financial advice. 139 flat, we're looking at puts. Specifically, the December 13th puts, and we are looking at the 139 puts. Currently sitting at $1.83 worth of premium. This has been getting so much unusual sellage. Taking a look, scrolling down here to AMD, we want to take a look at the hedge funds, and they have actually been decreasing their shares overall. And the insiders, guys, of Robinhood, December 24th, insider made one informed to sell 41 shares. So you want to always make sure you guys are looking at the insiders tab and the trading trends tab here on Robinhood, and you want to see who is inside this company that works for AMD, Advanced Micro Devices, and if they're buying or selling. You can see the chairman, the president, and the CEO have been buying and selling. And you know what's so crazy about this, guys? It's so crazy because look at this. We can see that they're buying and they're selling the exact same amount of shares they have. They sold 80,000 shares, they bought 80,000 shares. They sold 40,540 shares, they bought 40,540 shares, right? 80,000. It's the exact price, not all the time, but pretty much most of the time. Keep your eyes on this specific trading trend, guys, because this thing can really tell you what's happening. And taking a look at NVIDIA stock, guys, NVIDIA is down 2% on the day, down $2.85. Big sell on NVIDIA, pretty much the biggest red day on the tech watch list we have here. This thing got sold off currently from 144 down to 142 a share. So this thing is starting to get sold off, and it did hit a lower high, guys. So we are looking at puts on NVIDIA. And again, this is not financial advice. Specifically, we're looking at puts on NVIDIA below 140 a share, guys. Jot this down, write it down. Make sure you guys remember this level. We are looking at puts on NVIDIA below 140 a share. Now, again, this is not financial advice, but we're looking at the 140 put. It's currently sitting at $1.49 of premium. This thing can easily run to $3 to $4 a contract. Again, guys, don't play puts unless it goes below 140 a share. I have to say it, and again, this is not financial advice, but keep your eyes open for this one, NVIDIA. If it drops below 140 a share, we can easily, in the same day, see 138.50s, which is its next support level. Keep your eyes open for these levels, guys. That's going to wrap it up for today's video. If you haven't already, make sure you guys go down and just smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, guys. Thank you so much for all the recent love and support. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them down in the comment section below. If you want some free stock, go ahead and sign up for the Robinhood and Webull. Link in the descriptions down below. And thank you guys. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.